Dear students, welcome back to another episode of my virtual classroom. Today we are going to solve the mathematics sample paper, the mathematics standard sample paper as published by C.B.S.E a few days back. So you all know that the mathematics standard paper has in total 80 marks questions divided into 5 different sections. So in our first class, we are going to solve the MCQs one by one. First, you need to download this sample paper from C.B.S.E website and print a copy and keep it in front of you. So look at the first question. It says, if A is equal to 2 square into number 1, if A is equal to 2 square into 3 to the power x, B is equal to 2 square into 3 into 5, 2 square into 3 into 5, and C is equal to 2 square into 3 into 7, and the LCM of ABC is also given. The LCM of A, B, C is given as 3780. So what we need to do, we have to calculate the value of x from this particular question. So the LCM of ABC, LCM means what? The lowest common multiple. The lowest common multiple by which A, B, C are all divisible. So look at the number A. There are 2 for 2 times, B 2 for 2 times, C 2 for 2 times. So what is the LCM? 2 square will come. Then look at the factor as 3. 3 to the power x, 3 and 3. So the term will be 3 to the power x because 3 is there for one time. Also we will have 5 into 7. Is it? So that is what the LCM is. Now that becomes equal to 3780. Now we are going to factorize 3780. The prime factorization of 3780. Let us do it here. It is divisible by 2. So 1890. Again divided by 2. So it becomes what? 945. Now divided by 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 15. Again by 3. It becomes 105. Again it is divisible by 3. So it becomes 35. 5 7. So we have found the prime factorization of 3780. So this becomes 2 square into 3 to the power 3 into 5 into 7. Now you just compare these two sides, the left hand side to the right hand side. So simply you have the answer to this question. 3 to the power x becomes 3 to the power 3. So what is the value of x? That is 3. So option number C will be the correct answer to the sample paper. Now we have moved to the second question, that is the shortest distance in units of the point 2, 3 from the y-axis. So let us consider question number 2, a Cartesian plane x and y are two mutually perpendicular axes. They meet at origin whose coordinates are 0, 0. So let us mark the point 2, 3. 1 2 1 2 3. So that is 2, 3. So what is the distance of this point from the y-axis? Just count, this is y-axis. We have moved 2 steps right. So answer is equal to 2 units. Or actually we know if the coordinates of a point is x, y, the first coordinate x is actually the distance from y-axis. The distance from y-axis. X coordinate is the distance from y-axis and y coordinate is the distance from x-axis. So by doing so also, without constructing this Cartesian plane, we can easily answer. So 2, 3, 2 is the x coordinate, so that is the distance from y-axis. 3 is the y coordinate, that means 3 is the distance from x-axis. Now let us move to question number 3. It says, if the lines given by 3x plus 2ky is equal to 2 and 2x plus 5y plus 1 is equal to 0 are not parallel, then k has to be. 4 options are given. So let me write down the equations first. 3x plus 2ky is equal to 2. Let me rewrite the equation in its standard form. Minus 2 is equal to 0. I think you can understand how to write an equation in its standard form. 2x, the second equation is plus 5y plus 1 is equal to 0. According to the question, they are not parallel. The lines obtained from these two equations are not parallel. So what is the condition? If we compare the first equation with a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, and the second equation has a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. So as they are not parallel, so they will be intersecting to a particular point. So the condition is, according to the condition, 3 by 2 a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So here comes 2x by 5. Now let us do cross multiplication. 4k is not equal to 15. So k is not equal to 15 by 4. Look at the options, that is matching to option number B. So this is what the answer is. Now we are moving to question number 4. A quadrilateral ABCD is drawn to circumscribe a circle. Okay, let us draw the figure first. So let me rub this map first. A quadrilateral ABCD is drawn to circumscribe a circle. So let me construct a circle and a quadrilateral that has circumscribed the circle. So according to the question, it's ABCD circumscribing a circle, and here BC is given. The BC is equal to 7 centimeter. CD is equal to 4 centimeter. AD is also equal to 3 centimeter. Now we have to get the length of AB. In order to prove that, we must have to mention a particular theorem. That is what you have learned in the chapter circle. So what's that? If two tangents are drawn to a circle from an exterior point, their lengths are equal. That is what we know. If the two tangents, let it be AP and AQ, are drawn to a circle at P and Q, so we can write AP is equal to AQ. So this is the hook we are going to enjoin to this particular question. So from A, you have drawn two tangents. So let the points be P, Q, R, S. What are the points? The points are known as points of contact. So according to this particular theorem, AP is equal to AS. AP is equal to AS. Let me write both of them as x centimeter. So what is AP? Let me write x centimeter. AS is also going to be x centimeter. So now, what is the value of DS? The total one is 3. So DS is going to be 3 minus x. Am I right? DS is going to be 3 minus x. Now as DS is 3 minus x, so what is dr? Dr is also equal to ds, because from D two exterior tangents are drawn, so that becomes 3 minus x centimeter. Now look at the value of CD. CD is equal to 4. So we have dr. So what is the value of CR? CR becomes CD minus DR. The total is 4, DR is 3 minus x. So 4 minus 3 minus x. So it becomes 4 minus 3 minus into minus plus 1 plus x. So what is the value of CR? 1 plus x. So by the theorem again, CR is also equal to CQ. So CQ is equal to 1 plus x. CQ is equal to 1 plus x. That is how we have to move. So now CQ is equal to 1 plus x, but BC is given 7. So what is BQ? The total one is 7. This is 1 plus x. So let me write 7 minus 1 plus x. If you remove the bracket, it will be 6 minus x. Am I right? 6 minus x. Now see, if BQ is 6 minus x, what is PB? PB is also equal to 6 minus x, because from B, two tangents are drawn. Now we are going to write down the last line, that is AB. AB is the sum of AP plus BP. AB is the sum of AP plus BP. What we have assumed as AP? X. Or what we have got as BP? 6 minus x. So x cancelled, BP, AP is equal to 6 centimeter. So that matches to option number C. So that is what the answer is.